I don't know how to follow that, Rona. I really don't. Amazing, absolutely, and everything here was amazing today. This is my favorite place to be. Guys, you're all wonderful. Thank you so much for having me. Um, so I'm going to do something. I have a little something different in mind. I have several Christmas things, but I also have a little something special that I wanted to share with you guys. So I decided to steer that way instead. We're all going through this pandemic together, and there is light at the end of the tunnel. This will be over eventually. We all know that, but we just need that little boost to let us know that. So I wrote this little piece that I call "The Other End of This." So I'd really like to share it with you now. On the other end of this, I suppose, 'twill be a brighter day. On the other end of this, sure all the kids can go and play. They can visit Grandma, give her a hug and kiss. It'll be a much more happy time on the other end of this. We won't have to stay indoors on the other end of this, and within a 6-foot square together, we can coexist. We will comfort loved ones in case they feel downtrodden, because on the other end of this, sure all of this will be forgotten. We can go and share a brew on the other end of this. In the first round it will be on me, and that I will insist. And when the band do grace the stage, you can ask someone to dance. No more swiping right on Tinder to start a new romance. The family will go out to dine on the other end of this. We'll have steak and pork back ribs and maybe deep fried fish. Or maybe just a salad. That'd probably be more wise, because since this whole thing started, well, we've been baking cakes and pies. On the other end of this, sure, we can go and see a show. Dance recitals, concerts, spending time with folks we know. The kids will be excited getting back to friends they missed. There'll be high fives and hugs galore on the other end of this. Speaking of the children, they'll all head back to school. Learning will commence once more as they follow all the rules. Some will be delighted and will think of this as bliss, but the parents will be happiest on the other end of this. If we catch a cold or flu on the other end of this, we'll get a box of tissues and some meds that can assist. And maybe visit a doctor if the symptoms don't subside, and sneeze into our elbows without being terrified. Mother Nature will be happy on the other end of this. We're helping the earth recover. That's a fact we can't dismiss. The world is slowing down, less pollution in the air. On the other end of this, I hope we'll all be more aware. So as I wait for this to end, I have to stop and think. With everything cleaned and polished, including the kitchen sink, time spent as a family, sure that won't make you sad. With baking nights and craft nights, and board games aren't so bad. So in the meantime, we'll eat well while spending precious time, and know that on the other end, it all will work out fine. We'll have a cup of online tea and yarn with friends we miss. And my son, there'll be some party on the other end of this. Cheers. Stay safe, everybody. Merry Christmas.